Senator Nyutu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And before I put my question to the Honorable CS, it's important, Mr. Speaker, because we are in an honorable house, that we separate things that we say in political areas with what we say here. Because I say that, Mr. Speaker, because Senator Eddie Okech talked about experts. As far as I know, Honorable Opiyo Wandayi is a trained lawyer. He is not an expert in matters energy. And so it is important that we say he's doing a good job without calling him an expert. My question,
yes,
without calling him an expert, Mr. Speaker, because we are misleading. There are students waiting.
Senator,
there are students here.
Senator.
Yes, Mr.
Senator, I gave you an opportunity to ask
Fine, let me ask my question.
So please just ask the question.
I was just setting the ground. So, Mr. Speaker, my question to the Honorable CS is, and I am very impressed, by the way, Mr. Speaker, can I be heard in silence?
Senator
I'm
Eddie,
very impressed.
Senator Eddie, what is your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, I'm standing on 105 in terms of the misrepresentation of facts, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, unless Nyutu has got law degree that the CS for energy got without my knowledge, I would want him to go and learn about his CSS, to understand their background, to understand why we call them experts, to understand their experiences coming into the position that they are, Mr. Speaker. And I don't want us to go under 101 where you discuss the persona of the CS in terms of his qualification, but I can assure Nyutu that the CS expert does not come only by education, but it also comes by experience and contribution in other dockets that the CS has served in. CS Wandayi is an expert in energy in terms of being able to ensure that all communities get those energy supplies, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Senator Nyutu. Please restrain yourself to just asking your supplementary question. We don't have much time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, but you know I have a right of reply.
No,
I want to assure Senator Eddie, I hold a degree.
Senator Nyutu,
okay,
Senator Nyutu, if you open that door.
Let me ask my question then.
Thank you.
Let me ask my question then. But Mr. Speaker, it's important that you do not take a teacher to an operation room and call him an expert when he is not a medic. But Mr. Speaker, my question was, Mr. Speaker, my issue was with and I'm very impressed, by the way, by the job that Opiyo Wandayi, the CS, is doing. That is not in doubt. The only problem I had, Mr. Speaker, was with misleading students.
Okay, Senator,
so my
just
question
ask your
is,
question.
My issue then is, Mr. Speaker, that with the very good program that the CS has put, especially about Marsabit County and the larger northeastern region, Mr. Speaker, we all support that. But then my question to him would be, because there are regions in this country that are thought to be advantaged. But in those regions, Mr. Speaker, there are people, for example, who are not connected to power. So then my question to the CS is, what are the plans by the ministry to see to it that even as we do affirmative action in the regions that have been disadvantaged, that we also connect power to those in the regions wrongly thought to be connected, all of them. So what is the plan? Because the plan must be for all Kenyans, not just for some regions. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Senator Hezena.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I know that I appreciate Waziri for the good job that he's doing. And as far as you know, that I like that you have really focused on the north, but particularly just one county, and forgetting that the north has almost 10 counties. Particularly in Samburu County, you know that we have had serious cases of insecurity, and we appreciate the current administration for giving us a tarmac road from Maralal to Baragoi. But I would like to know, are there plans put in place by your ministry to ensure that we have electricity connectivity within Samburu North to make sure that we open up the region for trade and to make Samburu County an area that is worthy to be pursued by investors, and also to restore education and security in the region. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Hezena. Senator Hezena, for your information, the question posed by Senator Chute was in regards to Marsabit. So the CS was not ignoring any other region in the country. He was addressing the question put by Senator Mohamed Chute. No, it's okay, Hezena. I was just informing you. Thank you. You may proceed.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I'll go straight to the questions. First is the question by Honorable Senator Eddie Okech. Really, Honorable Speaker, let me just say this. And this covers both Honorable Eddie Okech and James, Honorable Kamau's questions. That, first and foremost, we have a plan for every part of this country as a ministry, and indeed as government. Every county, every constituency, every ward is factored in our plan. And therefore, and secondly, Honorable Speaker, in implementing our plan for electrification countrywide, we have adopted a strategy to engage very, very closely with the elected leadership. There is no prioritization that we do without consulting the local leadership, and especially members of parliament, both National Assembly and Senate. Many a time you have seen me hosting delegations of MPs from various counties. That is part of the consultative process that then arrives at prioritization. So the areas that are insecurity prone of Migori County, and the areas I'm very conversant with, Honorable Speaker. Yeah, there are areas we are definitely dealing with in consultation with the local leadership, led by Eddie Okech, Senator, my good Senator of Migori. Similarly, the issue of Kichugu in Kirinyaga County. It's unfortunate, perhaps, that there are poles which have been lying idle for some time, and that there is payment for transformers, which is yet to materialize, Honorable Speaker. This is an issue, of course, I will be taking up with the relevant agencies in my ministry, but I want to encourage Honorable Senator Nyutu to not shy away. Just come forward and visit me in the office. Yes, and I will deal with this matter conclusively. Honorable Senator Okongo Mugeni, it is indeed true that I made a visit to parts of Nyamira County a couple of months ago, and that I left out Borabu on account of time constraints. I have got plans to not only go back to Borabu constituency in Nyamira County, but indeed to go to Kisii County, the neighboring Kisii County as well, and cover all the constituencies in the fullness of time, as a way of acquainting myself with the situation on the ground, but also dealing with the issues that arise therefrom. Honorable Senator Joe Nyutu. Indeed, I've answered that in my first response, that all parts of this country are taken care of. No single region, no single county, no single constituency, no single ward shall be left out in the grand plan of the President William Ruto-led administration, insofar as matters energy and electrification are concerned. Even though we are aware that there are a number of areas which have been left behind for a long time, as we apply affirmative action to those areas, we shall not ignore those other areas that are perceived to be advantaged. We shall apply equity, in short. Equity. and every part of the country shall feel involved. The Honorable Senator Hezena, as I mentioned in my opening statement, Marsabit is just part of the wider northern Kenya region and parts of upper coastal region that have been disadvantaged for a long time. If you may recall, Honorable Speaker, not very many months ago, His Excellency the President did preside over the contract signing for the COSA project, a project that is going to take up to about 12 billion Kenya shillings, funded by the World Bank. And Samburu County is benefiting from that project, in addition to other plans that we have for not only Samburu County, but all other counties in that region, and indeed the rest of the country.
Cabinet Secretary.
And in that plan for Samburu County, it's not just Samburu North. Samburu North is involved, it's included, Samburu South,
Cabinet Secretary.
Samburu West and East, sorry, Samburu West and East.
Cabinet Secretary, I'll just interrupt you briefly. Honorable Senators, we shall extend the sitting of the House for a further not more than 15 minutes, so that the CS can conclude answering the questions.
Thank you.
Proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I was saying that when it comes to Samburu County, we are not only just talking about Samburu North, we are also talking about Samburu East and Samburu West constituencies.